Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich, and this is not part of an LP, so I can't welcome you back to anything. This is a standalone, me playing my Nintendo 64 deal. I said I would do this in an LP. This is, by the way, this is my best Ocarina of Time guy. This is the best I've done. I'm 3 heart pieces away from having all of the hearts. And like 100 Skulltulas and everything, I mean just everything. Big around sword. Anything you could want, I got, because that's the kind of dork I am. I'm kind of showing that to establish video game cred. That, like, I am not, I don't know. Like, I'm not, I just don't just play, like, these weird kind of, you know, off-the-key games. I've played Ocarina of Time several times. Alright, anyway, we're gonna catch the Hylian Loach, or the Hyrule Loach, I guess it depends. It's called the Hylian Loach on like some web material and stuff, but like when you catch it, they'll call it the Hyrule Loach. So anyway, so we're going to the fishing thing. Now I actually spent like, I did a lot of capture stuff before I made this video, where I just like went in, and I'll show you what I did, but like where I just went in and like ran around and like dove in and then came out like if I couldn't find the Hylian Loach or the Hyrule Loach, and then would like do the sun song and like go back in and stuff, and that's not the way it works. I found this out. I did my research and it was really easy. Like I should have just done my research. I could have saved myself a lot of trouble. The Hyrule Loach, the Loach. I'm just gonna call it the Loach. The Loach is only here every 4th time you pay. So if you don't pay, it won't reset the thing. But every 4th time you pay, the Loach is here. So if you pay like 3 times, and it counts when you save, it like keeps track of that. So if you come in the 4th time, you don't have to pay the 4th time. You can run in and like scare the Loach out and like chase it around underwater if you want. But this is what I was doing. I was running around and scaring all the fish into the center, and then putting on the iron boots, and like Z-targeting and scoping out all the fish this way, just like running through them and stuff because they're dumb. And of course Navi tells us that we'll drown, but that'll take a minute. Anyway, and you don't have to do that. I mean, if you know what the 4th time is, and I do on the save file now, it's 1 time after this, so I have to pay and leave and come back in. Every 4th time, there will be a Hylian Loach. So this is the guy, and we'll pay him. And we don't have a rumble pack, so it'll go through all this crap, and I'm just skipping the dialogue, it's not. Which you can do by pressing B on the 64, Anyway, we caught the biggest fish at 20 pounds to get our gold scale or whatever, so... Okay, so I want to quit. And the passion alone won't catch you, fish. He says that with such knowledge. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out here, and I'm actually going to play the Sun Song twice, and that has nothing to do with any kind of pattern of getting the Loach to appear. It actually has to do with just making sure that it doesn't be too... It's not twilighty when we get in there, we can see well. So anyway, the Hylian Loach, if you scare it into the middle of the pond, which you can do, it's really hard to catch it, because it'll only come up for air like every 45 seconds or 75 seconds or something. And it's just really hard to catch it until it goes back to its starting position after about 15 minutes. Like, that's the easiest place to catch it, is it going back to its starting position. But if you just don't scare the fish out, it's just in its starting position, and Navi can target it, which you can't do when you scare it in the middle, and it'll chase your lure. So we're going to read this sign, because this is going to tie into some stuff. Don't use sinking lures, don't litter, walk quietly. And then there's a 4th rule. Don't cast at anyone. Important rule. So we'll talk to this guy and get our fishing pole. And we're not going to get the sinking lure. If you want to know how to get the sinking lure, it's easy. You just run around. You'll find it either along the outside perimeter, or where the water comes in, over by the lily pads, or on the log at the far end of this pool. So anyway, so the Hylian Loach will always start in these lily pads. And like I said, Navi can target it. I mean, without running over there, you can't really tell if she's targeting it or just another fish. There it is. Look, it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there looking like a big northern pike thingy, like a snake or something. And it'll move. It'll follow your lure. And if you catch it over here, it acts just like a normal fish. It'll follow the lure. It'll bite. If you get it just right, so we should be able to catch it pretty quickly here. And if you catch another fish, you can yank it right out of there and it won't scare the Loach away. It's good to know, right? And we probably will. We probably will catch one of these bass-looking fish or whatever. So And you can see, like, obviously the lily pads make it hard to see the thing, but it's pretty disruptive to the water surface. I mean, it makes these ripples and stuff. And, like, it's obviously following us right now. And then eventually it'll turn and swim away, and then you can just give up and try again. We'll get it, though. I've seen other videos about how to catch it in the middle of the pond and stuff, but, like, this is far easier. This is just a surefire way to just get the thing. And I said, so offhandedly in some LP, I said, like, I should make a video of this to, like, show my dad, prove that I really caught it. I don't know if I'm actually going to show it to my dad, but, like, I'm making this video because I was bored, and I'm not doing any other LPing stuff until I upgrade capture card. This was something I could do in one quick video, so I figured it would be a fun addition. Although I don't know where I'm going to file it on YouTube, but... So we're going to get it. We are going to get it. I have absolute and total faith that we're going to get the Hylian Loach. The problem with this... Well, something came up. Was that it? Oh, nice! We, like, scared that fish out of the water. Yeah, I mean, if it's not following you at the end of the lily pads, you know it's not gonna. Because, I mean, it's way deep in there. Somewhere. Well, we got something. Did we get it? Ah, it's just some normal fish. I'm pushing off to the right to keep it out of the lily pads, because I don't want it to, like, hit the loach and scare it off or something. I don't know if that can happen, but... Oh, we lost it! Hey, what happened? You lost it! Okay, whatever. Okay. Well, that's less heartbreaking than getting the loach up to the shore and losing that. Come on, you jerk. I know you're following me. I know you are. Oh, look at that. It, like, swam out of the water to get away from us. We're gonna get it. We are. Okay. It would help if I had a rumble pack. That guy was right. Oh, wait, no. Not really. Come on. Light, you dumb fish. I've had fish do this in real life. Follow my lure up to the boat and stuff. Ugh. So frustrating. But I mean, at least then you know you've got something that's getting them interested. I mean, you know. Look at him just sitting there. I mean, and he moves right away. Like, the minute we start moving the lure. Did we get him? Oh my god, that's him, I think! That is completely the Hylian Loach, people. Woo! I am not a liar. I actually caught the fish. Fantastic. Well, we haven't caught it yet, but we got him on the line. So, that's a pretty reasonable system, right? Like, I don't know. I'm sure that there are a million videos. I could have just probably watched a video of somebody doing this, and it would have been this simple. But I said I was going to do it, and it's one of the things I did knock. Well, now we got it up on the land. Come on. There we go! Gosh, that's a strange fish you caught there. On top of that, it weighs 29 pounds. Sometimes they weigh like 31. Sometimes they... I mean, they're heavier than any of the record fish, but it doesn't matter because you can't count it as a record anyway. So, and we caught it with a floating lure. We didn't get the sinking lure. So, there we go. That's the fish. We've got a little other stuff to do. I'm going to show you the dialogue when we turn it in. And then we'll play around a little bit at the fishing pond, and then we'll shut this video down. It is fun, though. I mean, again, we got it really. Look at it go. I mean, like, it's... I don't know that it has necessarily, like, realistic fish action. I mean, a fish like this would be flipping its tail and stuff, but it definitely, it's definitely moving. I feel bad for it. Like, because we caught it, and it was the only one. Actually, if you come in as young, like there's, like, 2 of them. So I hear. So the info page I looked at said. We're going to keep it anyway, and then take it over to the guy. And he will say things. He will say many things. Okay. I don't know if he'll say many things. He'll just say things. Okay. What do you want? Weigh my fish. I said weigh my fish. Well, well. Wow, what a rare fish! This is a Hyrule Loach! See, he says Hyrule Loach. Okay. For this fish, size doesn't matter. I'll give you this prize. Okay, size doesn't matter. Size matters, man. Okay. So he gives us 50 rupees, which big deal. But I mean, you know, purple rupee, I guess. And recently the number of these fish has decreased tremendously, so I'm going to release this one. And then that's it. Like, it doesn't show up in the tank. The only thing you get is the knowledge that you did it. Okay, so, regarding that fourth rule, we, if we're lucky and this works perfectly, we can catch this guy's hat. It's not the easiest thing in the world. But it's doable. I've seen it done on other videos and stuff. I don't know that people like. Maybe you can't do it on the. No, I'm sure it's doable. I'm sure we can do this. And if we can't, you'll never see this video. Wahaha. Because that's what editing is for. Well, that wasn't even close. I'm gonna get close to him. I'm gonna hit him. Yeah? No. Come on. Cast at this guy. Cast at him. Hit him in the head. Take out his eye. Jeez, we're not even close. It's a wonder we were able to catch any fish. That's probably not fair. See, that's like right on. I mean, it's like falling right in front of him. What do they want from us? There we go. What are you doing to me? Okay, so now we've got his hat on our fishing thing, and I mean, if you can cast with it, and it affects the way you cast and stuff, and pull it back in. I mean, I don't know if you can catch a fish while his hat is hooked on, but I think you may be able to get the hat off the hook in the water and leave it, but I'm not sure. So, but look at that. Look at how badly it affects the cast. It's really sad. So, like, if we go in here, does that leave it in the water? No, it's still hooked on there. Huh. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, well, you know what? Enough fun. Like, one more. I've seen people, like, I think I've seen people ditch this out. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't really matter. I'm not really all that concerned with it. I'm just happy we got his hat off. Like, it's one more thing I can say that I've done. Alright. So, if we go up to him, then he'll say, "Hey, what are you doing? I told you not to do that. You're terrible. Seriously. Give me back my hat." And we can say, "No way." Now maybe we can ditch it out there. And he's bald. That's the thing, is that he's bald and he's embarrassed about it. And, like, that's why he's wearing a hat. So we come over here. We'll give him his hat back. "Hey, what are you doing? I told you not to do that. You're terrible. Seriously." Okay, so let's give him his hat back, and then we'll shut this video down. You're a kind-hearted kid, but don't tell anyone about this, seriously. So, there you go. Bye, everybody.